Ultra Vegito Blue, I failed you, man. And I'm not gonna make it back. I'm not making it back to 50k. Okay, my name's Zakashi, guys, and in this video here we're talking about chrono crystals because a new ultra will be entering Dragon Ball Legends very soon for the third part of the 5th anniversary. Now, if you haven't been following me or following my chrono crystal journey in a sense, I've actually stated from the start of the year, around January, I said that I would actually be saving to 50,000 chrono crystals so that I could actually 14-star Ultra Vegito Blue with ease when he releases, and I've been pushing the agenda to say that he's going to drop in the anniversary. And here we are now. Future Saga's pulled up. Hopefully it is him because it's still just an assumption. It could be Ultra Fusion Zamasu, something like that. I hope it's not, but it could be. So we got to put that out there just to be secure and not mess up anybody's hope. It could be another Ultra, but assuming it's Ultra Vegito Blue, which we all are because he's the most anticipated unit, I won't be able to meet the 50,000 Chrono Crystal goal. Even though I did already, I said I would make it back, but there's just not enough time. I'm going to explain the story further, so hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button, man. We're on this grind to 50,000. Ooh, 75,000 subscribers, man. So if you're new here, you know what to do here. Make sure to press that red button, man. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video, man. Let me know how many chrono crystals you've got right now. That's very important because if you are down, you're going to be even more down, and not just chrono crystals, your whole mental state next week if you don't have enough to summon. But yeah, comment that down below. Let's get into the video now. So I gotta give you guys the little backstory of what I've actually been doing. So at the start of the year, I actually stated that I'd actually be saving chrono crystals to actually get 50,000 chrono crystals so that when I'm able to summon for Ultra Vegito Blue, assuming that he's going to be coming out this year for the anniversary, specifically the anniversary, because 50,000 from January all the way to December is even a low amount. I would be easily be able to get higher than that. I would actually have the easiest time summoning to actually get Ultra Vegito Blue and not just get him, max him out at 14 stars, and that's been the plan. So I actually went ahead and started saving, and I actually had a wild journey throughout the year. A lot of people doubting me that I'd actually be able to do it, and I actually ended up getting 50,000 chrono crystals while also spending on a lot of other characters, such as me 14-starring Kyle Ken. I 14-starred a lot of other units in between, like Sparkings. Like I'm not talking about Rosa yet, Sparkings. I also just pulled on almost every single banner for content purposes. So I have Ultra Kid Buu, for example. I have Rev Sign. I have the Master Roshi. I pulled on pretty much everything that dropped this year except the All-Star banner with like second form cell, something top 5 cell. We got to 50,000 chrono crystals about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. I'd say it's a month ago, so in June. But what happened is I was at 50,000 and I just did it to pretty much prove that I'm able to do it. People doubted me, like I said. A lot of people were doubting me the whole time when I was summoning, and even while summoning for almost everything throughout the year, I was able to still reach 50,000 chrono crystals. Now, if you're new here and you haven't heard me explain this for the billionth time, a lot of people are very slow and they think that it's not an accomplishment because somebody could be paid to win and just make it easily. But that's not true, because when you actually get to 20,000 chrono crystals, you're unable to buy CCs from the shop. So I said in the previous video, if you don't want to accept the fact that I saved 50,000 chrono crystals, you should at the bare minimum accept that I saved 30,000 chrono crystals, because from 20,000 to 50,000, you need 30,000 to close that gap, and I can't buy chrono crystals from the shop. I can buy the first 20k, but the other 30k, I can't buy it from the shop unless I'm doing it gradually through digger robots and just mission plan, I believe. So that's something that you should actually note before you want to type in the comment like a keyboard warrior.
You don't pay to win when you whatever.
I also want to point out that I specified that I was spending on almost every single banner throughout this year. So easily I've saved over 50,000 chrono crystals, but I actually just spent because I'm a content creator. I don't want my channel to just be dead. So I want to post the content on the new units, so I actually summoned a lot. If I didn't summon a lot, I'd be well over 50,000 chrono crystals. I'd be on like 100,000. So that's another perspective. There was limit break banners as well, just to point out that I summoned on 2. That's the first half of the story. Once I got to 50,000 chrono crystals, I knew I did it for just the cause, and I'm like, cool, Ultra Rose is here, Ultra Hits here. If I 14-star Ultra Rose, that would be perfect for me because he'd be the best partner for Ultra Vegito Blue, and that's what I really need. So I went ahead and summoned on Ultra Rose, and the gods just gave everything to me simply because I saved my chrono crystals. Just kidding. But obviously I was very lucky with my summons. As you should know, I actually summoned and I actually ended up getting him 3 times in 21,000 chrono crystals and an extra hit pool in that same 20,000 chrono crystals, which is amazing, by the way. It's amazing summon rates. That's pretty much the story, and I actually got down to like 25,000 chrono crystals, including a limit break banner that I summoned on, and then I saved back up to like 35,000, and then the anniversary started Gold Freezer, had to summon on that. Gammas, Orange Piccolo, had to summon on that. Got down to about 22,000 Chrono Crystals, and now at the point where I'm at 30,000 Chrono Crystals, and we're gonna talk from here on. So, as I just explained to you, I am currently at 30,000 Chrono Crystals, and simply because there's an Ultra dropping next week, it's very unlikely that I'd be able to amass 20,000 Chrono Crystals when I'm already past the 20,000 Chrono Crystal cap. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. Even with my secret stash of Chrono Crystals, my missions over here, I've been saving Z missions since like December. I literally have a bunch of Chrono Crystals from the story and everything that I haven't claimed, but even if I claim all of these, I doubt I would even touch anywhere near 35k. So pretty much I'm just gonna take it easy. 30,000 is a still really good amount to have for an Ultra, so I'm gonna be good. If you didn't see my other video, I'm literally gonna be in a state where 20,000 Chrono Crystals is good, but if you have more than that, you're even better. I always say 20,000 is the average like that you should have when you're summoning on a banner. It's just the save point in my opinion, because the Chrono Crystal cap is there, so you could always go slightly above and then drop back down, but you could go back up because you're actually taking advantage of the cap, so you can claim from exchange shops and whatnot. So overall, I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm floating at this point, just completing everything, and there's not much you can do within a week, to be honest. PvP is gonna reset, TOP is gonna reset, but outside of that, what else can I do? Nothing much, but just capitalize on anything they release this update. So I'm recording this on Tuesday, but I don't know when you guys will see this. Anything that comes out, I'll just take it in and try to get the Chrono Crystals off it. I should probably be able to get to maybe 35,000 Chrono Crystals because of the mission plan as well, and then I'd pretty much be summoning for whatever comes out, whether it's Ultra Vegito Blue or another thing. That would just be it for me. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, like, what if it's not Ultra Vegito Blue? What are you gonna do? Like, you've been saving, you've been making this big deal about Ultra Vegito Blue. If it's not him, what am I gonna do? People think like my life just ends because he doesn't release. He's gonna release eventually. I'll just summon on whatever comes out. If it's a Fusion Warrior, I'll summon on it. Doesn't mean I'm gonna go crazy on it specifically. I might just summon to get maybe 1 or 2 copies and I'll be satisfied. I'm not gonna treat it like it's Ultra Vegito Blue, because Ultra Vegito Blue can literally, I'll sell my house for that guy. But that's Ultra Vegito Blue. If it's Fusion Zamasu, I'll get a copy because it's content purposes. If it's Sword of Hope Trunks, I'll get a copy because it's content purposes. I'm not gonna put my life on the line for a unit that's like not what I've been looking for. So it's not like I'm gonna break down and cry. It still just means that I'll just continue saving and put myself in a good position for whenever he does come out. If anything else comes out that's of my liking, maybe they drop a LF Fusion Warrior of some sort from, I don't know, it could be a Gogeta. They still don't have LL Super Gogeta, so I'm just putting some things out there as to why it's not the end of the world if they don't drop Ultra Vegito Blue. A lot of people have been asking me that, thinking that I'm just gonna die, roll over, crawl over in a ball and just sob or something. Nothing changes, they just continue on. It's just that it delays the actual process of the plan, if that makes sense. The plan's gonna continue as normal, it just means that it's later and not now. It'll probably be in the festival. If it's not in the festival, next anniversary we go. Whoop-de-doo. It's not a big deal. But then I'll just summon on anything I have that I enjoy, anything that releases. Simply because I've saved, I can actually just spend and build back up. It puts me in a good position because I've already got a lot of Chrono Crystals, so I feel very luxurious. Like having 50,000 Chrono Crystals, for example, I don't, but having 50,000 Chrono Crystals, for example, you were saving for one unit, it didn't come out. Now you can just summon on this if you want. The unit's not going to come out. They're not going to drop Ultra Vegito Blue in a random period of the year. They just wouldn't do that. I know they wouldn't do that because their Fusion Warriors make them the most money. So there's your answer. If you're wondering, if it's not Ultra Vegito Blue, what am I going to do? I'm just going to continue saving, and I'll probably get a copy of whatever it is for content. Now, this is the last thing that I actually want to show in this video, and it's actually the CC record that we actually get every single month, produced by Luciani. Shout out her, man. She works very, very hard to do this every single month. She gives you an exact breakdown of how much Chrono Crystals we got in the month, every single month, and then she does a total for the year. So if we actually look at the total, we actually got 30,000 Chrono Crystals, 30,000 in June alone. In July, you should probably expect less, but thinking that we got 30,000, I think that's the biggest that we've got in 1 month alone ever. We've never got that many Chrono Crystals in 1 month. So they're actually doing good things. And honestly, with that being the case, it's all about your management. That actually just shows me that if you're in a bad position, your management is just terrible. Because if they gave us 30,000 Chrono Crystals in June, that puts you in a good position to get whatever you want. You might not be able to get everything, but you're not meant to get everything, especially if you're paid free to play. Maybe consider being paid to win. But 30,000, 10k in almost every banner. So think about it. We had Gold Freezer, put 10k in that. You put the Gammas and Piccolo, if you wanted everything, you could have got everything. It's just a factor of your luck. And then that's not even counting any chrono crystals you saved prior to go into the anniversary. So that's actually quite mad, considering that the anniversary started in May as well, the end of May, I believe. So that's pretty dope. But when you see it like this, it makes you really consider like how good is your management. And you here it says total above 20k CC. So once you pass 20,000 chrono crystals, you can't claim chrono crystals from the exchange shop and the actual shop. So I can't use my real life money to buy chrono crystals from the shop outside of the mission plan and bigger robots, because I'm not buying direct chrono crystals. I'm buying a resource that gives me chrono crystals. So you missed out on 6,000 chrono crystals basically if you were above 20k, and that sucks. And I was probably a part of that. So yeah, that's interesting to see, considering that I saved to 50,000 chrono crystals. That actually puts it into perspective. I'm glad that she added that, man. Shout out Lugiani, man. Her Reddit ads here. She also does like OSTs on YouTube, which is actually really, really interesting. People love all of those. But yeah, when you see it like this and broken down, you should start rethinking your life, man. So you should start rethinking how your Dragon Ball Legends experience is. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. I'm not treating this video like the other videos that I've done in the past regarding the Chrono Crystals. It's probably going to be the last to the actual series as well, given that he's probably going to come out. And if he doesn't, I'll just keep saving accordingly, and I'm going to spend my Chrono Crystals a lot more freely, given that the time is done. It's done. I saved the 50k. I did it. I proved the point that it's possible.
So anybody who's complaining, oh, same,
I did it. I actually got more than that, way more than that, because I was spending on everything as well. So it's possible. It's very possible. The GT guys at the back that don't summon on anything because all they care about is GT, they're at the back with like 100k CC, you know. So take it easy, man. Take it easy, man. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button, man. We're on this grind to 75,000 subscribers. So if you're new here, you know what to do here. Make sure to press that red button, man. If you're summoning, good luck, but mostly everybody is. I'll be definitely doing viewer summons on the day. I'll be trying to 14 star if it's Ultra Vegito or Blue. I'll be doing showcases on showcases on showcases, gameplay on gameplay on gameplay, and more importantly, if it actually is him, you will see a 24-hour stream from me, and that's going to be a big deal, man. Appreciate you guys for watching. My name's Zakashi, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man.